So a thought for today would be around flooding. What is flooding? And in the term of psychology, how can you recognize that it's happening to you? Basically, flooding is when you mix fear with grief. There are two of those things. So if you are currently facing something and you kind of feel yourself being now overloaded and bombarded in your mind with thoughts and worries and all these things, which is the current trigger, along with your fear of something. Those two mixture together create an overload in your mind that becomes a flooding, which basically can turn into the anxiety feeling that prevents you from going through with something. It could give you that freeze mode, not necessarily the fight or flight response, but more of the freeze, the overwhelming feeling of those thoughts. So what do you do when you are experiencing flooding? Take a breath and tell yourself, I am having these thoughts. I am having these thoughts and they are flooding my brain. If you actually start saying and labeling and naming what you are experiencing, your brain and your psyche can start to rationalize the fact that it is a thought. These are feelings that you're having. It's not something that's actually happening. And that can help you calm down. And also too, even if you're not able to calm down, with more practice, and that's why part of healing yourself and going through these new skills that you're learning is that eventually it becomes a normal for you and you do it more often, quicker, and now your brain and yourself are beginning to learn that these are thoughts, not actually events that are happening. So it can minimize the effects of flooding for not being as long as maybe they were in the past.